Hello and welcome to the Quad Life. Well, we're getting later in the year, and fall is normally when I go out to grade schools and tell them about how to serve God with a disability. And unfortunately, this year, with everything going on, I am delaying my speaking at grade schools and seeing what spring will bring. But that doesn't mean I have not done anything. So I also go to colleges and speak with different medical students about how to work with someone with a disability like mine and get more familiar with things I use, like my diaphragmatic pacemaker and a wheelchair, that has things like head controls and chin controls and all the stuff that I've shown on this channel before. And also with colleges, I've not been able to go in person, but in late October and this summer, I attended, quote unquote, these colleges virtually and still was able to speak with them and be able to help the students as they learn. As followers of this channel will know, I like teaching and showing people about life as a quadriplegic. It's something that I like to do because not many people in the general public know how to deal with or interact with someone like myself, that they're often scared or just unsure. So I like to try to do what little I can in order to improve that, I guess you would say. I know it's just me that I can only do so much, but instead of just sitting around and saying that I don't like the way things are and I wish they would change, well, I do a little bit that I can to change it. And as I might have a muscle spasm here, it's just part of normal life and it's what I have to deal with. But I have had people ask before if I could film these classes that I do. And unfortunately, right now, I do not have the video equipment or capability to record an entire class and be able to hear me, especially at colleges. And also getting all the proper permissions and everything to be able to record. At a grade school, it just, doesn't work. So, unfortunately, I have not recorded any full classes. And I could record an online class, I suppose, but it's a little bit different doing it virtually than it is in person, but it still works very well. So here is a little bit of what I do in these classes. And again, it's of course not in class, but I can show you some of the introductions that I do. So here we go. So the first thing I do in class is explain life as a quadriplegic. So everyone put your hands out in front of you, please. And my willing student I just found here that was wandering around my room. Hi, student.
Hi.
So with your hands out in front of you, everyone look at your own arms. You can see them in front of you. You can move them if you want, and you know that if they're warm or cold, if they're comfortable, or what surface that they're laying on, if it's nice or not. Does that table feel good?
Feels like a table.
Now, look at your neighbor's arms. just like before, you can see them in front of you, and you might even see them wiggling around a little bit. But this time, while you're looking at your neighbor's arms, you can't feel them. You don't know if they are hot or cold or what surface they are on. So for me, this is what every day is like. I can see my arms and legs out in front of me, but no matter how hard I think about it, I cannot make them move according to my will. I also don't know what's going on with them, that if they're laying on a wrinkle or uncomfortable or something. So this is what every day is like for me. It's like that my head is attached to someone else's body almost. This is what it is somewhat like to live the quad life. And I am still able to do quite a bit though, such as writing. A lot of people think that because I can't move means I can't write either. So I've had people come in, have a form that needs to be signed, and assume that they have to do it for me. Don't judge by looks, because I am able to write on my own. And, unbelievably, to some, you can actually read it. So, let me sign my first name here, and I'll show you a picture of what I do. So for writing, it's pretty easy for me. I am right-handed, so that means I put the pen in the right side of my mouth, hold it on the edge teeth, because a lot of people will only use their front teeth, and you don't have as much stability that way. So, as you can see, I am able to write on my own. So that is what I do. That is my introduction for classes, and shows a little bit about what life is like and how I can do things. And from there, I go on for colleges. I specialize in what type of study that the students are in. So far, I've gone to classes for occupational therapy students, as well as physical therapy, respiratory therapy, EMS, and nurses. And I enjoy doing it. And now with doing things online, it has allowed me to do more classes than just my area in Iowa. And in October, I did a class that was actually a couple states away, but I only had to commute to right here. So it works, and it's something that I like doing. If anyone that sees this video would like to share it, or maybe have a college that might be interested, please feel free to share this video. And as always, my contact information is below in the description. Probably the best one to start would be joelvm.com, and I have a contact page on there that you can get to me. And hey, I would be glad to speak to your class. Just let me know, and we can maybe get things arranged. And well, if you're seeing this video, then it's 5 or 10 years later. It's currently early November 2020, and don't currently know what the next few months are going to be, let alone years. If this is a lot later, I don't know what things are going to be going on at that point, but I will trust that everything will work out. But that's it for this time. That's a little bit of what I do. So I hope to see you in the next video. And until then, thanks for watching. Bye for now.